Okay.
Is it really
Here
vodka
we are.
that you're drinking?
Just yeah, you know me, just straight vodka. It's water. And
Yeah.
I am prepared for our thing today because we're talking about Jews
It's
and
true.
my
Grape juice and vodka.
my glass, it says
Oy
oy vey, and then I have my
Your
SA
SA
pie hat.
I didn't dress all Jewy. Shoot. Jess, do we have anything? Here, I have like a blue and white pug scarf that I can put on. This is what the pugs wear when they get dressed up on holidays. Here. Hmm. I look like a cowgirl. Jewish
You
cowgirl.
look like very like Jake Gyllenhaal in Brokeback Mountain.
Oh God, I'm sorry. It's coming off. This is great. This is our Jew episode. I mean, I'm sure we'll have plenty of Jew episodes, but I think this is like we're like diving deep into our Jewish
Yes.
past. You know, where I don't even know where we should start. Maddie Ginsburg came up with this, which I felt like we would have done this episode anyway, but I don't
So
know.
shout out to Maddie.
Yeah, shout out to Maddie. Thanks for the idea. But I think it's a good episode because okay, so we did our high school episode, and I think that was like our second most listened to episode. I think like we got like
Oh.
yeah, we got like a bunch of listens on that. So I think a lot of people I went to high school with, maybe who you went to high school with, probably listened to it to see if like we talked about them. So maybe all the Jewish people we know are gonna listen to this and they're gonna be like, oh my God, are we gonna be mentioned in Steph and Rachel's episode? I don't know.
I don't know. It's only the couple minutes in. Let's see.
Let's see. How are you? I should have asked how you were first.
I'm good. Actually, I have some things to update. I am starting a new adventure.
What?
Yes,
What is
I got a
that?
job.
Oh my God, that's actually the first I'm hearing of this. Where's the job?
It is here in town,
Uh-huh.
and yeah,
What kind of work is it?
it's being doing like sales administration.
I love that. Mazel tov. Wow, that's so exciting. Congratulations.
Sounds.
Snaps. Remember that? People just used to make you snap for shit, and they're like, why can't I just clap? You know,
Well, yeah, bringing back the juice stuff
Jew stuff. Oh yeah, snapping in in Friday
in
night
the sorority.
Jews. Oh yeah, and the sorority. Oh God. Yeah. Oh, I
Well,
need to.
services
Wow.
we do the
And I know that's the worst. Should we just like go in chronological order, maybe, of like our Jewish lives? We could start with like Nitty, where we met, too.
yeah. Oh, we're not gonna go back. I thought we were gonna go
To
all the way
childhood.
back.
I don't
Yeah.
see. I don't have a lot of like youth group. So so for anyone who's actually watching this, we're gonna talk about Jewish youth group stuff and growing up Jewish, and I'm gonna talk about more of like the social aspect of it with other Jews our age. It's personally what I'm gonna talk about, but you can.
I mean, I don't talk to any of the Jews from back then, but I did do JCC Camp by the Sea.
Was that good?
Yes. It was so much fun.
Really?
They took us to the beach.
Jews in the
And
water.
Jews in the water, Jews in the ocean. Yeah. Jews with the sand. They fed us food.
Wow. Sand, water, and food. Sounds like the three things to keep a Jew alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
It was a lot of fun. It was like very nice. We did a lot of activities. Like we did like dancing and arts and crafts. And it was a summer camp.
Yeah. I never went to camp until I was in high school. I did like day camps kind of things.
Yeah, but it was day camp. It wasn't a sleepaway. I never did a sleepaway camp.
Oh, yeah. I didn't do that until high school, unfortunately. I didn't really even do a lot of like Jewish stuff when I was like really little. Like I think I went to like Torah for Tots and stuff. And then I think I just was like, whatever. And then it was time for me to make my bat mitzvah. My parents were like, shit, we should join a temple, like right now. And so we did. And then I went to Nitty and met you.
You did meet me.
I did. Went to Hebrew school and
yes.
Oh God. Remember that? Remember on like Tuesdays, they would just make us do like those stupid programs where we had to like pretend like we were like in the army and shit. Do you remember that? That specific Tuesday.
Listen. Most of them were good.
They were okay. No, they weren't bad. But but they were like, some of them were like rough.
The one where we had to pretend that we were in the army was very rough, because I remember we had to like crawl under chairs and then over the chairs. And it was like, I was not an athletic child. I still am not an athletic person.
I know.
That was too much for me.
And like, even then, that like my sister, you know, Galia. So my sister, for all our listeners, my sister Galia was actually in the IDF, in the Israeli army. And like,
and so did she crawl under chairs and over chairs?
She actually went to congregation near to meet, and she had to crawl under chairs and run around the bima as her defense training. Yeah, like that, like, I mean, I understand, like, it's supposed to be like a simulation, and like, I get it, but I was like, there is no way this is even close to comparative to what they actually do in the Israeli army, you know, like preparing for like bomb threats, actual bombs, suicide bomb, you know, like that's like that shit that they actually deal with, you know, like using guns. And they were like, here, take this, you know, pen and throw it at somebody and dodge it.
They throw pens at people. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. It was wild, man. What? It was chaos. Sometimes
I think I probably blocked it out.
Yeah, I blocked out a lot of things. Some of the programs, okay, the youth group programs were good. I think the Tuesdays stuff we did, so we went on Tuesdays and then we went on Sundays, right? Mm-hmm. Right? So I think Tuesday stuff was okay, because that was like, it was after school and like, I don't know, everybody was all like riled up. But I remember going to Sunday morning Hebrew school, and I was like, what are we doing? It was like 3 hours. I was like, that's a joke, you know?
I feel like we have different memories. I feel like it was like, you know, activity, prayer, snack, activity.
I have the same memories. I think we have different opinions on how enjoyable it was. It wasn't bad, okay. Because when we started doing the like teacher assistant stuff, I think that was okay, you know? And the social stuff was fine. I think just like, I don't know, I just think the getting up early on Sunday thing was just like threw me. And there was always some fundraiser for something that we had to do, you know? We were always like selling bagels and stuff. And I was like, what is this, you know?
That was to go on our trips though.
Yeah, but see, it just wasn't enjoyable.
Confirmation trip.
Yeah, I went on that trip. I went to New York.
Same.
We did that. Did you go on that trip?
I did indeed.
Oh my gosh. That was insane.
Fun.
I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I got on a plane with like 11 other 15-year-old Jews and went to New York. That's like insane. But I think that was the first year that they took us to New York. And so they were like, this is a big deal. We like went to Ellis Island and shit.
Yeah.
That, you know, okay, that is a good memory, is when we were both in 5th grade, we weren't in the same class, or like 6th grade, whatever, when we had to do that project at Sunday school where you had to like dress up like an immigrant or something. Like
I did not do that.
Oh, you didn't do that?
No.
We had to do this this project. We were in 5th grade. Maybe you didn't do it, because I guess you didn't join until you were like 13 or something, right? So
I have no idea what you're about to
so we had to do this
about.
project in 5th grade. I had to marry Louis Carrillo in this project.
Oh,
we were like a fake
sexy.
couple. It was sexy. And we all had to dress up like immigrants and stuff. And I actually dressed like my grandmother. I dressed like Marge, because Marge supposedly came through Ellis Island. And that's like what the project was. It was about like,
so like,
you know, like,
what did you wear?
I just wore like a little like babushka outfit or something. I mean, she was like 13 when she came to America. So I do this whole project on this bitch, right? And I'm like, oh, I'm Marge Reedy, and I went through Ellis Island and blah, blah, blah. Okay, I come to find out, like, years later, bitch did not come through Ellis Island. That was a lie. And she was like, oh, I didn't come through Ellis Island. I was like, well, great, because I just did a whole project on you, like, years ago and told everyone you did.
Oh, my goodness.
We had to do something like that. And I remember Jackie, do you remember this? Jackie had Miranda put on this scarf. I feel like you're the one who's told me this story.
I don't know if I have like a memory problem, but everything you're saying doesn't
sound familiar. That's okay.
No.
So we all were supposed to look like poor immigrants. And Jackie had Miranda put on this scarf, like this like babushka-ish scarf, but it was like Coach. It was like a Coach scarf.
No. somebody else told you that story, because I think I was there when somebody told you that story.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember Miranda being there. I remember all of us being there and doing that, but somebody told me about that
I
scarf.
wasn't there.
You weren't there? Well, I remember being there.
I wish
were in
I
the
was
same
there.
class.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was. And I just think that's like so funny. It's like, she's like, all right, Miranda, we need to make you look poor. Like, all we have is this Coach scarf. Put it on. And you'll look like you're going through Ellis Island. That's a good one. From that, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, when did we meet? What year did we meet in Jewish youth group?
I don't know.
I think we must have met in high school, because you moved to Vegas when you were like,
yeah, I moved to Vegas when I was 14.
14. Oh, wow. Okay, so then we definitely met, like, I guess when you were a freshman in high school. It's probably when we became buddies.
Yeah.
I do remember you. I missed that look. I think we should both start dressing like we dressed in 2010. Yeah.
What was the look?
Your look was, because I used to do the teaching assistant stuff for 5th grade, and you used to do the teaching assistant stuff for like kindergarten, right? And you would wear the highest like blue velvet wedges I've ever seen in my entire life.
Were my favorite shoes ever.
Oh, I loved that. And you would just be like, running and chasing like toddlers around in those heels. And I was like, God bless Stephanie. And you'd have like these like jeans and just like, oh, I was just like, wow. Bravo.
Snaps.
Yeah. Those were good times, I guess.
Those were good times. We had a lot of fun in high school and in college and in elementary school.
Elementary school, yeah. I don't know about much of my Jewish upbringing in elementary school, but high school, when we did Nifty, you did Nifty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a few events together, I think. I don't know what. The one in Vegas, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Nifty, for all our non-Jews, it's what is it? The North American Federation of Temple Youth?
Yeah, I wasn't too into the nitty stuff. Because I had like a lot of school stuff going on, so I had to like pick and choose.
Honestly, like Nifty was like, it was definitely like fun, but I think it was like way like overplayed. Like I was like, oh my God, this is the best time of my life and I'm never going to be this happy again. And then like I graduated and I was like, oh no. I'll definitely be happier than I was at 16. Yeah.
Well, that's where Maddie and I met, because we were roommates in El Paso.
Oh, Maddie Ginsburg, yeah. Full circle. Thanks, Maddie.
Full circle. End the episode.
Yeah, I think Nifty was fun. Because Nifty, it was just you meeting a bunch of Jews in the Southwest every like 3 months. You go stay at someone's house who you've never met. But, you go stay at somebody's house and just do Jewish stuff.
I think it was a lot of fun because most of us, I think, didn't really go to school with Jewish people. So it was like you go to school and you like don't really see any Jewish people or meet Jewish people.
Right.
And then you like go and you get to hang out with people who, are similar to you.
Right. No, actually, I do think that was great. I think I liked Nifty more because it was like, I don't know. I think I just like liked being surrounded by like a lot of people, and like Nifty was like fun, like doing like the local youth group stuff was fun, but I feel like it was just kind of like we were all just like friends, you know what I mean? It wasn't like anything like, I don't know, like special, but it like felt like special to like go to Nifty and like see my friends who I hadn't seen for like 3 months, and like we'd like uvu each other because, Zoom didn't exist yet, and so I don't know. I just thought that was like fun. I was like, oh, this is like so cool, and I'm gonna pick out all these cute outfits to wear, and I did. And I still talk to people that I talked to then, but it's like, it's like a whole different life I had back then.
Yeah.
Being a young Jew.
It was like 10 years ago.
That's crazy. That is crazy, Stephanie. I'm gonna be 25. That's fucking gross.
Same.
Oh, okay, you just had 2 weeks ago.
Okay, well, I'm going to turn 25 as long as I don't die in the next year.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It was like 10 years ago, and going to camp, I think camp was pretty wild, because you went to day camps, like you said, but I think a lot of Jewish kids went to sleepaway camp, and, like, I never did, and, like, I think I just didn't have the desire. Like, it's not like my parents' fault. I'm not like, Jack and Wendy, like, you messed me up.
I was not the type of child that would have wanted to go to like sleepaway camp. Like I like going and sleeping in my bed and you know.
Yeah, I think it's nice to sleep in your bed. Your bed specifically, because actually I have slept in your bed. It's very comfortable. Remember when your mom offered for me to like move in with you guys or something, and she was like, "Oh, I wouldn't have to get you 2 beds. You could just sleep in the same bed since you guys do that anyway." You remember that?
When did that happen? Why were you gonna move into my house?
Like your mom like said something when like it was like a couple years ago, I think, when I had like all my identity theft stuff going on. And I was like, I don't want to live in my apartment. And your mom was like, you can move in with us, but we won't have to buy you a bed because you and Stephanie like to sleep together anyway.
Because my mom would like FaceTime me or call me on like a Saturday morning, and then you'd be like, oh, hi, Carrie. It's me. I'm in bed with Stephanie. And my mom was like, okay, I guess this is how it is.
Oh my God. That's true. It's pretty funny, actually, looking back on that stuff. Yeah, we're just friends, you know? That's like stuff we did like when we were like in Jewish youth group stuff, you did that. So it's not like weird if like, you know, maybe it's weirder when you're 20. I don't know.
No, honestly, I like it. I like, you know, staying up late and sleeping, having sleepovers, sleeping in the same bed.
Right.
It's a different feel.
It is.
Sleeping in a different bed in a sleepover and sleeping in the same bed in a sleepover.
Yes. It is a different vibe, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that about, that is the one thing I liked about summer camp too, was like, I mean, I don't know, it was just kind of like different. Like I was like, this is like one big sleepover every night, and like, you know me, like I love sleepovers. Like I'm like, we're gonna stay up all night and, you know, put people's hands in hot water and we're just gonna get crazy, you know? Like, I love sleepovers, so I think it was like so exciting to just like have like 15 friends in my cabin, and we were just like buddies. Yeah. Maddie and I shared a cabin the year we went together. So
I was about to I'm not gonna make it to 25.
Oh my God, no, you'll make it. You have to make it. Post this episode. So.
I was gonna say, I don't know why my mom was being weird too that we were sleeping in the same bed, because she like would let a boy sleep over. Like I would have parties and she would be like, oh, whoever wants to sleep over can sleep over. Mm-hmm. So I would have like boys sleep over my house. So I don't know why she was weird about you.
Maybe it was just because we did it so frequently.
That's true.
It wasn't like a once a month thing. It was like, God, Rachel and Stephanie are sleeping together for 4 nights in a row. That's a little weird. Yeah, that's true. I do miss, you know, the fact that I would go to camp and like, I don't know what like my subjective rating is on looks in real life. Like maybe like a 6 or a 7, I don't know, but I feel like at like Jewish summer camp, I was like definitely like a 9. Like
okay, I need you to be higher than a 6 or a 7, because what does that mean?
Like comparatively, like think about all the people in the world. In my life, am I really good looking? Sure, I don't know, but like just comparatively to everybody in the world in real life. But in Jewish life, when everyone has like the camp goggles on, you know, and everybody's like coupling up and looking for somebody to like make out with at night, you know what I mean? Like when you look at the whole spread,
you're top pickings.
I feel like I was like kind of like top pickings. I mean, not to like toot my own horn, but you know me, I'm like a narcissist, and I feel like, I don't know, I was like a 9, and I felt like so good. I was like, wow, like this is cool. And people would be like, why are you wearing makeup? And I was like, because I'm a 9. I have to.
You're a 10.
Thank you.
You're a catch. You're the catch of all catches.
Catch of all catches, yeah. I did like that part a lot. Was like, you know.
And you had the bangs going on, and that was the best look.
And at that time, bangs were like good. Like I had like the little like bangs. Oh man.
The height of New Girl.
The height of New Girl. Remember that? Wish I could relive that feeling. Like seeing New Girl for the first time again. Oh my God.
I recently rewatched it. It's still great.
Such a good show. I know. Yeah. I don't know, man. Being a Jew in high school, it's just, you know, trying times to be a Jew.
Yes.
Like always, you know. And then, you know, there would always be this guy at camp. There'd always be one guy, or at least, and actually, I think at like every Jewish event for youth I've ever been to, there's always one guy in like a gray shirt who's like really sweaty and he's like running around Is there like a guy that comes to your mind? 'Cause there's a guy that comes to my mind.
No.
No? There's always like an Avi kind of guy who's just like in like a
Uh,
gray shirt and he's just like so sweaty. And you're just like, dude, like what have you been doing? Like we've just been sitting here. It's just like Shabbat services. Like why are you so sweaty? You know? But I do sweat a lot too. I just wear clothes that mask it so people can't tell.
yeah, you are the most
I'm
sweatiest
very sweaty.
person.
Like going to camp in like fucking like South New York in like July. Oh my god, it was horrible. I was always sweaty. I showered like 3 times a day. Like it was like nasty, but like I had no choice, you know? I'm just like sweaty. I think I have to get Botox in my armpits.
Do it.
Do it. Should I?
Yeah. But
Oh,
I think you have to get it like multiple times.
do you? Oh my god, that's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
That's horrible. Oh man. And then we went to college.
We did, and we
We became
failed out.
buddies. I should have worn my hat, but I actually have no idea where it is.
We'll just get your dad to make you another one because he made
Oh,
these.
did he?
And he also made our hats if you want a Steph and Rach hat.
Oh, shoot. Yeah,
Go to
I
stephandracharenfunny.com.
don't have them in here. We're in the process of moving still, so yeah, do not have the hats.
Oh, I thought that you just kept your house like that normally.
Yes,
With the TV in the corner
to not have our
unplugged.
TV by a couch. We actually prefer to sit right in front of the door and have it at pug level so the pugs can watch it.
And it's not plugged in. They just stare at the black screen.
No, yeah, it's definitely not plugged in. What are we? Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is the spread. I'm on the floor, but yeah. What is your best Jewish sorority memory? That's what I want to know.
My best one? Oh
What are,
gosh.
like, the worst ones?
Oh man, it shouldn't. I feel like it's bad that it's taking me this long to think of any memory at all.
I know, it's hard. It's hard because it really was. It was definitely a while ago for you because I graduated like over 2 years ago, and for you it's 3 years, right? Because you went to do your master's program and you graduated before me, so that makes sense. I don't know. I think you running for whatever chair position you were running for and walking in the room and kicking off your shoes and saying, "All right, fuckers," whatever you said. You were like, "Let's get down to business." I pulled up the power.
I was just trying to get elected,
Oh
and then I did the opposite. I went too hype. People were like, "This is too hype for us."
No, it's because they were all losers that were like, "Oh, hype means bad," and it's like, actually, no one does their job in this place. So honestly, like, you have no room to judge people who don't do their chair positions. You know,
I enjoyed doing the retreats.
The retreats were fun because it was just a big sleepover.
You know, even though we didn't necessarily get like the big sorority, like a million, like the meme of the girls,
right?
Like the opening the front door and be like,
with the balloons and the sparklers, welcome home. Yeah,
that's too scary. But you know, even though we didn't get that, like I feel like we had a very good experience, and
I think I had a much better experience than like one of those big sororities. And I mean, we did like cool stuff, you know, like I feel like we got to do a lot of things where if we were like in a bigger sorority, like we would have just been like, you know, not like overshadowed, but just like there's just so many other people, like to have like titles or do anything. And I feel like, you know, like there's no way I would have won homecoming queen had I been in another sorority. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, I just wouldn't have been nominated. Like, I'm sure there would have been some other girl who was like the president who would have been nominated. And then, you know, but like, rad, man, you know?
I think that that's the coolest thing, that you were prom queen of like the whole university.
Right. That's crazy.
Or homecoming queen.
Yeah, that's like nuts. No, I was prom queen too. It's okay. You can pretend like I was the prom queen. School. Not that I was nominated in high school. I don't think I was. But, no, that's cooler. I think that's like way cooler. Because like, it's fun to like look back and be like, oh, I did this cool thing in college. But I feel like if you're like 24 and you're like, oh, like this cool thing I did in high school, people are like, all right, like, yeah, like that's like roughers.
Talking about high school is like, it's like
It's like people who still wear like their Letterman jackets, you know, and like when they're like 30, and I'm like, all right, Buster, it's time to hang that.
It's time to hang it up.
Yeah, and like, you know,
do
people
something else.
Yeah, like wear anything else, which that's why I didn't even get one. because I had like Letterman, the letters, but I was like, I'm never gonna wear this after high school. I was like, just put them in a box and like maybe frame them or something.
But also, like, I don't understand the people who are like, oh, I wish I was back in high school.
Oh
It's like,
God,
you do? Why?
no,
Are
no,
you
no,
like,
no. And if you peaked in high school, ugh, God be with you, because 0 stars for that. That's like rough. I can't,
yeah.
you know, college maybe. Okay, I miss college, sure. But like high school, no.
Yikes.
I'd rather, I don't know. I'd rather be like 8.
Same.
Just like 8 years old, just like playing with my Barbie dream house than be in high school again. You know.
I 100% agree. The Princess and the Pauper Barbies.
Yeah.
Hi.
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 How are you two girlies?
We are good.
Just podcasting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Fine.
Okay, shh. Go about your business.
We've been told.
This is a business. Carrie said it.
You heard it here. We are legitimate.
You heard it here first, folks. No, I think, you know what? I think all the Jewish experiences have culminated, and now we are officially full Jews, man. 100%, 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're having a Jewish episode.
It's our Jew episode. Yeah.
My mom was like, what are you guys?
I think it's exciting. Actually, no, I'm glad to not be in college anymore. I was over that shit, you know? It was like,
yeah.
Like,
I'm interrupting just to announce that you make the best challah that I have ever eaten.
wow.
Over and out.
Over and out.
Oh, was she talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so sweet. We'll bring her more. We didn't make any this week, but we'll bring her more.
You need to perfect the gluten-free version.
Oh God, the gluten-free version was like
the worst.
That was like, that was like a negative 2 stars on Yelp. I really tried. I think it's because all I did was I just changed it to gluten-free flour, and I'm sure like there has to be like a gluten-free way to make it. I just switched out the flour, and it just, yikes.
It was pretty yikes. I appreciated the effort though.
No, it was bad. It was definitely like an easy bake oven hollow. It was like, oh no. It was like I am really Stephanie just doughy rock.
Oh man, that's why I wish I was like 7 again. Easy bake ovens, and then they tasted so good. Why did they taste good?
I don't know, like just those powdery
pineapple upside down cakes,
right? And the brownies. So you got that like little gray little tray, and you'd like put in your brownies, and you're like, all right, 7 minutes. Yeah, that stuff actually was really good. I wish kids had more respect for easy bake ovens like we did.
Do they still make them?
I think they do. I think they're a little more high tech, though. They're not like as like shitty and fire hazardy as they were when we were.
I need one light bulb that has to be on for like 12 hours to bake me a half-baked cake.
Right. I think we could do it. I think we could get an easy bake oven, and we could do like.
Should we do that?
Oh my God! Wait, an easy bake oven cooking show.
I'm down.
All right. We're gonna be so like domestic. We're gonna be like these like 2 little like Jewish trophy wives, just like making like little fake pizzas in our easy bake oven. That'll be fun.
It would be really fun.
That would be good. Well, I'm glad we recapped our Jewish youth.
Yes.
Shout out to SAE Pi and an undisclosed Jewish fraternity. And, you know, all.
I just don't want to upset anybody.
Nobody's going to be upset. I think the only people who, I think from either of those organizations that listen to this are Hannah and maybe Matt Levin. Who I think if anything, Matt Levin.
He told me he only listened to the first episode.
Really?
So
oh my God.
We lost Matt.
Bitch. We lost him. Maybe if we announce that it's that we mention AE Pi, maybe he'll listen to it. All good memories,
like, no, what do they say?
No, AE Pi was fine. You know, just a bunch of just like weird Jewish guys. I mean, you know, so many guys.
Yeah, and that's why I don't want to get them like, I don't know. I don't want to.
They're not going to get in trouble. Don't worry about it. Seriously, don't.
I'm always worried about my permanent record. Like somebody's just gonna descend from the sky and tell me.
Who's gonna descend from the sky? Like Stephanie, Rachel talked about AE pie.
Your permanent record.
Oh my god, it's fine. Don't worry. AE pie, you guys were great. You just all ate burgers and had a great time. I can confirm, as somebody who was not in the fraternity, that everything was good. And so is this AE pie. It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
People have worse records, I'm sure. Don't worry. The Almighty will not come down and be like, Stephanie, rip off that fuking hat. You are no longer.
I'm not even picturing like God. I'm just picturing like, I don't know.
Like what?
Like just a random person descending and telling me you got detention when you were in 6th grade.
Oh my god. Too funny. All right. Well, I won't talk about it anymore so you don't get all twitchy. And nobody.
I'm already twitchy. This is the twitchy.
Don't be twitchy. It's okay. I promise. I drank all my juice.
Yay.
My crystal glass.
I'm not done with my vodka.
Oh my gosh. Chug. Chug. That'd be like the worst chug. Somebody was just standing next to you. Chug. You know? That would suck.
Seems ominous.
I know. I think it's been a good episode. What do you think?
I think that this was fantastic. I had a great time seeing your beautiful face. 10 out of 10 face.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anything to add? Any other shout outs you want to do to anybody?
Shout out to, I don't know, to Anna.
I was gonna say Anna. So I was like, you know what? Anna should get a shout out because Anna is actually, that was the first friend I made in Jewish.
Me too.
Like her and Sarah Capel. So yeah,
same.
Both of them. So thanks for being our buds. Thanks for being friends. Shout out to Matt Levin, only listening to one episode. That's great. Now he's my second favorite AE pie. I'll find another one to replace him with. Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
It's fine, but it's been good. I'm gonna sign off. A titty. Oh God! Unplanned salute.
I didn't like it. Let's not do it again.
People who are just listening to this are going to be like, what is happening for this whole episode? Because they can't see our faces, especially for that part where we get silent. They're going to be like, wait, did it cut out?
Are you not going to cut that out?
No way. No way. Screw it. I think it's good. It's raw. Ominous. Okay. Well, a titty ta-ta, everybody.
And a titty ta-ta to you and all of our beautiful listeners. Have a wonderful New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.